Hi, I'm here at High Cotton Arts with Denise Maurer, and I'm going to be speaking with her today about her glass art. Stained glass is what she does mostly. So, can you tell us a little bit about what made you get into the stained glass art, Denise?
Basically, I've always been interested because I'm Catholic and I've gone to several different churches, and I always admired the glass work in the church windows. So I got interested in stained glass that way. It's a very ancient art. I mean, you'll see churches in Europe that were built in the 10th and 11th century that have leaded glass windows. It's fun because it kind of ties in with my engineering background. You always have to have a pattern or a plan, and that's what your pattern is your plan on how you're going to do your picture. So you have to have that picture before you can do anything else. A lot of times I sketch my own pictures. Sometimes I take patterns that are already in existence, and basically I start from scratch. I order glass, I score the glass according to the pattern, and cut it myself. And then I do some assembly work. I can either do leaded glass or I can do foil glass. And a foil, you take a roll of copper foil, very similar to this, which has sticky on one side, and you adhere it to the edge of the glass once you get the glass cut and prepared. So, and then you take what is called a fid, and you rub it along and you burnish that foil onto the glass, and then you put the glass pieces together and solder them with, I have a combination of a lead and tin solder. If I were going to do something like a candy dish, I would use lead-free solder, or if I were going to do some jewelry, I would use lead-free solder, because you don't want to get that lead in your food or on your jewelry that's touching your skin. If you do leaded glass, you have things that are called cane. Once you've cut your glass and prepared the edges, you flatten this out and roll it out and cut it to size, and encase your glass in the lead. A lot of your windows that you will see are done in leaded glass because the foil will not hold up to the elements. If you're going to do a window that is going to be exposed to elements, I would suggest that you encase it in clear glass, very similar to what you see in some of your bathroom windows and stuff like that, because that keeps your lead protected from the elements. I do a variety of things because I like the variety. Right here you'll see that I do lampshades. I will take a lamp base and design a lampshade that will go with that. I also do various sculptures. I have these little fish that I have done as far as displays in sculptures. We have some three-dimensional items that I do. These are three-dimensional cactuses. Those are kind of cool. I do enter a few things in art shows. These are two items that I had entered into an art show, and they made it into the art show at the Carnegie. And they're two of my favorite things. Let's see. I also do things that will fit in inside windows. This is designed to go into the corner of a door, very similar to that one over there that's in that corner of my doorway. But they're in various sizes. So that will give you an idea. I do small items, like over here, and this is one of my favorite things, or actually is also a favorite of my customers. I do these small angels in a variety of colors and a variety of configurations, and people tend to love those a lot. I also do things with vintage plates. I have a couple of teapots here that I've made with vintage plates, and I do seasonal things, like here's a pumpkin that I've done for fall. All of my hearts are for Valentine's. I have some three-dimensional flowers down there that I do. Some of those I do for wedding gifts and paraphernalia. I do some really small sculptures out of scrap glass, what I call scrap glass. What it is, they're small pieces of glass that I can convert into something that's kind of fun. So that's a variety of things. I will also do commissioned jobs. One of my favorite commissioned job was a 3x3 window. A lady brought me a photograph and wanted to know if I could recreate that in a window for her bathroom, which I did. And the enjoyable part about it is her husband had not seen the window until I got it done. And it was, they were in there for final approval, and he walked into my studio and he took one look at it, and he named the beach. So he recognized the beach from my window. It made me feel really good that I had recreated the window that mimicked the picture and the beach. So they have that now in their bathroom, and they are very thrilled with it still.
Thank you, Denise, for allowing us to visit you today and getting your perspective on your chosen art medium. Stop by High Cotton Arts to visit Denise's studio in person. See you soon. High Cotton Arts is powered by Athens Arts League, H.C. Blake & Company, and Apple.